Hi everyone, what I'm going to be doing today is showing you how to make a texture stamp. Texture stamps are a really good tool for those who do sculpting, whether it's for special effects or otherwise. What they can be used for is to help make marks on your mould or your sculpt without actually having to sit there for ages and carve tiny little holes. So for example, paws, which would take forever to sit and do with a tool. You can make a texture stamp from fruit or your own skin and then just stamp it onto the mould, and then you'd have paws. Nice and easy. There's all sorts of different things that you can use. A lot of them will be around your house. You'll be surprised at how you can just go around and you go, I make a good stamp. So for example, I've gone around, I've found bags, a suitcase. My suitcase had really nice texture on it, really good scales. And once you made a stamp, it lasts forever. So for example, I've got a little bag full. It's not really in there. So this is from my suitcase. You can see it's kind of scaly. They don't really go bad, so they can just stay in there. And this is one from the bottom of a bowl that I used ball cap plastic in, so it melted and it's a really good little paw. Really good little paw stamp and things like that, and it's easy to make. They're relatively cheap, and you can make it with things that are just lying around your house. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how to make a texture stamp. I'm going to zoom in so you can see exactly what I'm doing with my hands, and then I'll just voice over the top. Okay, so you're going to need something to make the texture stamps with. So I have a melon and I also have an avocado. I thought they'd be really good for textures. As you can see, they're quite veiny, this one's quite wobbly. And you're also going to need a bowl with some latex in. Latex is relatively cheap to buy. You don't want too much in there, otherwise you'll just waste it because it dries and it's just a waste. You don't want to throw away products. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay the first layer of latex onto your fruit. You want to kind of go for an area which has got really interesting marks and probably something that you're going to use. So I've chosen to do kind of here, and you just stipple it on. And same on your avocado. What you want to do is you want to hairdryer them. So it's an old hairdryer here. You want to put it on a medium heat and kind of on a medium blow as well. What you want to do is keep going until it's almost see-through. So you can see here, you can almost not see the latex. And then what you want to do is get some of the talcum powder. So I've just got some. You probably want to find a pot. I don't have a pot, so I'm just going to put some on my mat. Just a little bit. Using an old coffee brush. And you just want to dab where you put the latex on. So make sure it's all dry. Stipple all the excess. You don't want loads of talcum powder between layers. So you can see a bit more where it's been. Same thing. And then once that's done, another layer it is. This is quite a long and tedious process. It takes a while, but it'll be worth it in the end. You kind of want about 8 to 10 layers, just to make it as thick as possible. Then you want to dry it again. I'm not going to film me doing every single layer because I would be here for ages and this video would be about half an hour long. But what I'm going to show you is you basically carry on with that process. Layer, dry until it's finished, talcum powder, another layer, and do about 8 to 10 layers. So then what you want to do is use the talcum powder and peel it off, and you get things like these, a little bit weird, like little bits of skin. And you can see if I put that close up, you can see all the texture that's come away from that melon. It's a little bit dirty because I don't want to watch the melon. And then this is the avocado. So it's kind of very big porous texture, that seam sort of thing. It's really quite amazing what you can get off. And then because the fruit is not exactly the same all around, you can get quite a few texture stamps from the same piece of fruit. So take advantage, take as many as you want. You can always have too many, and chuck a few out that you don't like the texture of. Or sometimes they don't go right, so I've done it before and they've come out really flimsy, and I've still put 10 layers on, but I just not let them dry properly in between, so I've been impatient and that sort of thing. And hopefully you should end up with things like this. And you'll be surprised, you'll go around, you'll go shopping, and you'll see things, you'll be like, oh, that'll make a good texture, buy it, bring it home, stamp it, and as I said, they last forever, so just keep it, and then eventually you'll find something like, don't need that anymore, get rid of it, that sort of thing. But I hope you find this helpful, I hope it's useful, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!